Yamagata Bidjar. That's a welcoming word from the Yampa people, and also it's used by the Barkindji people, our neighbours. My name's Roy Kennedy. I'm a Yampa person. We call the dry land people. We never had a river. Our only running water was Willandra Creek, which runs right down here to Lake Mungo, and it flows through the heart of Yampa countries. Us people, the Yampa people, we're pretty lucky in some ways because we got two sides of the country. Like we've got on the north side, we've got where all the scrub is, and wonderful hunting grounds, wonderful food grows there, quandongs and wild bananas, and you name it. It's more or less a Aboriginal supermarket, would have been to us in those days. And down on the south, we come to the creek where there would be perhaps fish and stuff like that. So we had it both ways. Coming to Mungo really makes me feel I get a different feeling, sense of feeling that I'm home. And even when we went away, we went travelling around, holidays and stuff like that. But it's all, you seem to know when you're back in your own country. Like you get a feeling that you're home, and it's not taught to you. I think it's built in you. It's in your soul that in your country, that's your country. Well, look, I wrote this song way back a fair while ago, and memories flow back to the days when I was a young fella. And we was like in those days, we weren't allowed to live in town. We were just, it was a rough old time, we went through a lot. And the Kennedy family lived in Ivanhoe, and we settled under the old wilga trees, out in the common where the drovers used to spell their horses and things like that. And that was the only place we had to live. So we built shacks around the old wilga trees. So those memories flow back to me, and anyway, I wrote this song, and I simply call it the old wilga trees. My memory goes back to drift, and when I was young and free, we lived out on the common near an old wilga tree. We were all so happy there, my family and me. And we often sang together around those old wilga trees. We would have our parties there, and nothing would go wrong. We'd sing and dance together to a good old country song. But now those days are over, 'cause we had to move away. But I am always dreaming of those good old happy days. I can still remember when the stars were twinkling bright, and the moon would shine down brightly on a warm summer's night. Then you'd look around you, and the bright lights you would see as curries lit their fires around those old wilga trees. I can still remember when the stars were twinkling bright, and the moon would shine down brightly on a warm summer's night. Then you'd look around you and the bright lights you would see as campers lit their fires around those old willow trees. Ah,